Hello students. In previous lectures we studied about counters and two types of counter. Counter basically used for count the digits, and there are two types of counter: asynchronous counter, which is also known as ripple counter, and then synchronous counter. So in today's lecture we studied about the synchronous counter. So what synchronous counter? Synchronous counter basically used to eliminate the ripple effects, use a common clock for each flip-flop and a combinational circuit to generate the next state. In asynchronous counter, the thing which is going on, that first input is applied to first flip-flop, and then there is a output of that input gives to the second flip-flop. But in this type of counters, there is in each flip-flop a clock pulse is applied, and for an up counter use an incrementer, and for down counter it use an decrementer. So here is the basic block diagram of synchronous counter. Here four flip-flops are used, which is D type of flip-flops, and internal details are as incrementers are applied here. And in internal logic, XOR gate complements each bit, and AND chain causes complement of a bit if all bit towards LSB from it equal to 1. And count enable signal is used, forces all outputs of AND chain to 0 to hold the state, and carry out signal is here to added as part of incrementer and connect to count enable of additional 4-bit counters to form large counters. So in synchronous counter, here is a carry chain. So series of AND gates through which the carry ripples yields long path delays. So it is called serial gating. That means to say that remove the time delay process which is there in previous type of synchronous, means asynchronous counter, but there is series of AND gates also carry the ripple. So removing these type of serial gating, we use parallel gating. In parallel gating, replace AND carry chain with ANDs in parallel form, means without chaining with each other, it directly applies as in parallel form. This is called parallel gating, and it reduce path delays. It is like carry look ahead. So look ahead can be used on COs, ENs to prevent long path in counters. Here is the symbol for synchronous counter. So there are other different type of counters as down counter, up down counter. Down counters count downward, up down counters count up and down. Parallel load counter has parallel load of values available depending on control input such as load, and divide by n counter, which is also known as modulo n counter, and count is remainder of division by n, and n may not be a power of 2, and count is arbitrary sequence of n state specifically designed state by state. Includes modulo 10, which is the BCD counter. As we know, in BCD counter it can count only the digits from 0 to 9, that means to say total number of 10 digits. And here is an example of synchronous BCD counter. We can see in the current states it can starts from 0 to 9, and till 9 it get last again the bit is going starting for counting. So when it counts from current state, it becomes to the next state, and the input combination from 10 to 15 are the don't care conditions. So here is the ring diagram. Here these are the in under the ring, these are the states which are as don't care conditions, and from the present state and next state of these all digits we make the k map for solve it, and after k map we get these equations. So from k map to two level optimize, the next state equations are like these, and the logic diagram can be drawn from these equations, and an asynchronous or synchronous reset should be added there. So this is enough for synchronous counter. Thank you.